Welcome to WagerTalk TV. This is the 2-minute rundown. I'm Kelly Stewart with Ralph Michaels. Ralph, the man, the myth, the legend of the TNA. But we'll get started with the team first. Detroit Lions. How many games is this team going to win, first of all? I don't know what to make of this Lions team. Each and every year, our poor fearless leader, Johnny, has zero hope that his team is going to do well. Ralph, your opinion on this team this year?
Well, you know, you go back and you look at Detroit fans, and I could say this. Over the last 3 years, the Lions have won 24 games. The Green Bay Packers have won 23.
This is very true.
But you also have a Lions team that went 9-7, 9-7. Then you fire your head coach and you bring in Mike Patricia and you go 6-7. So, you know, the positives for the Lions are this. You look at their 6-10 season, they only got outscored by 2.3 points per game, and they only got outgained by 7.8 yards per game. That basically means, stat-wise, they were an 8-8 team. But if you break the team down further, they were outgained in 11 of 16 games. And of those 5 games where they have the yardage edge, those 4 teams finished with a 23-40-1 record. So they beat up 4 teams that were very bad, and they lost to the other teams. It doesn't look positive this year. They're only favored in 3 games. Those 3 games they're favored by a point against Arizona week 1.
Which is so scary to me.
By a 3-point at home against the Giants, and by 2.5 points at home against Tampa Bay. So if those are the only 3 games you're favored for, you have a win total of 6.5. You basically are playing in one of the toughest divisions where the other 3 teams have win totals of 9. How difficult of a spot does you put it in? The positive I could say is this. Patricia brought in a couple players that are used to his style. Trey Flowers, Danny Amendola, Justin Coleman. So he's trying to help that offense that was stagnant with people that are familiar with the system. I don't think it'll work. When you have 6 conference games against Green Bay, Minnesota, and Chicago, and then playing the schedule you're going to play, even though it's 6.5, and even though they had 9, 9, and 6 wins the last 3 years, I think there's another year of regression. All
right, give me a little TNA and when we should be betting either on or against the Lions.
Well, the Detroit Lions, 0-12 against division foes when they're off a game as a favorite that they scored 33-plus points. So, like we said, they beat up some bad teams where they win and cover those bad teams, but none of those, unfortunately for them, are division foes.
All right, great stuff from Ralph. Make sure you like and share our videos. Want to share your thoughts on a game, give us some feedback, or maybe even suggest a video, leave us a comment below.